No intro needed, man. I ain't gonna get on intro. I'm not about to be. No, this ain't no structure tonight, bro. I'm about to be on for 30 minutes. I'm about to talk about this game. I'm getting the heck out of here. I'm going to bed, bro. I am flabbergasted. Vlog will drop tomorrow at 6 p.m. Um, I wasn't feeling my best today. I didn't even go to work. Um, but I decided to go to the game because I wanted to see my mob and I want to see you guys and Um, wanted to run into y'all and kick it with y'all. Saw a couple of subs. Shout all of y'all that saw it was at the game tonight. Um, this is bad, bro. I'm not gonna give y'all a game recap. I'm about to just kind of rant for 30 minutes. Get to some comments. I'm getting the heck up out of here. This is a bad loss. You had no business losing this football game. You had this game 31 on your own 40-yard line to put the game away. On the opponent's 40. And you just didn't put the game away. We need to give a verse of the day and all that. Just right now, I can't right now. I can't right now. I'll get back to my normal structure tomorrow. But this is just bad. This team is a bad football team, man. You turn the ball over 3 times, you miss a field goal. You just don't deserve to win a football game. Shout out to the Bears. Before I get too far into it, salute to the Chicago Bears. They wanted this game more than the Commanders did tonight. They just want this game more. They wanted revenge. They got their revenge. Shout out to y'all with 1-1 in the Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams era. Shout out to them. They had a flawless game. Turnover wise, they didn't turn the ball over one time. They had penalties, they had mistakes, but they didn't turn the ball over. We turned it over 3 freaking times. We deserve to lose tonight. I'm not going for no stat sheets. I'm not going for no box scores. This team just sucks. The only thing keeping this team relevant is Jaden Daniels. This team stinks, bro. This team is trash. I can name 5 players who actually want to play some goddamn football tonight. Jaden want to play some football tonight. Bill, Zach Ertz, Dorrance Armstrong, and Frankie Louvu. And Bobby Wagner. That's about it. Trey Amos and Quan for 3/4 want to play football. That's about it. Luke caught a touchdown. That's cute. Chris Moore actually called a pass. That's cute. I get we have injuries. I get we're missing guys. No, we're not blaming the defense. No. We're not doing it tonight. No. What I'm not about to do is blame the wrong side of the ball. Defense and special teams did their job tonight. Defense and special teams did their job. When it was time to get a stop, the defense got the stop to put the game away. When it was time to hold in the field goals, they held in the field goals. No, we're not doing that tonight. Heck no, I'm not doing that. Heck no. No. This is strictly on Jaden Daniels and this goddamn offense. They turned the ball over 3 times tonight. That's on them. Matt Gay missed a field goal. I'm not going to kill him for that. This offense was the reason why we lost this game tonight. We couldn't get a consistent push in the run game. We turned the ball over 3 times. And we didn't execute, bro. Bad football team might be an understatement. Might be an overstatement. We are an average football team. We're an average roster with a darn good quarterback. That's what we are. That can't afford mistakes. That's what we are. We can't afford 3 turnovers, man. We can't afford that. Even against a team like the Bears. And the Bears aren't a bad football team, clearly. They played a flawless game on the turnover margin. They didn't turn the ball over, bro. As much as Caleb was trying to give it up a couple times. Mike, you got to catch that pick, man. The one with that turned to a swat, that needs to be an interception. Tips and overthrows got to have those, and we didn't have those tonight. Outside of that, the defense was solid. The end of the game, at that point, the game was over. You put in your offense hands to put it away, and they didn't do that. You can't let the defense keep stopping them all the time. That's on the offense. Put the game away. We'll look at the box score real quick though, because I have a lot to say when it comes to this team. This team that'll piss people off, boy. Got their revenge, man. Got it. I can't hate them for it. They got their revenge. They played better than us tonight. We didn't deserve to win this football game. We played like trash, and we deserve to lose this game. We deserve to lose. When you play a game like this, you deserve to lose. You don't deserve to win a game. You don't deserve to win. Like, we played like trash. We played like garbage. Like, we were garbage. We were garbage tonight. We choked. We had a choke job. We had a choke job, man. Choke job. Choked up, man. This one gonna hurt, man, for a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. This one gonna sting, dog. This one's gonna sting, man. This one gonna sting for a little bit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. We had them. We had them beat, dude. We had them beat, man. I usually come over here and cuss up a storm. I can't do that no more, man. I love God too much, but bro, when I say I'm sick, bro, I'm sick right now, bro. I'm really sick, bro. I'm sick, Sloan. I'm sick, bro. Like, I'm really hurting, fool. Like I'm hurt right now, bro. I'm hurt. I'm hurt, dog. I'm hurt. I'm hurt, bro. I'm lost for words. I can't believe this. I can't believe we had a game in our hand with our franchise quarterback and we choked. Freaking choked, bro. We absolutely effing choked. So let's see what the team did tonight. Jaden Daniels went 19 for 26, 211, 3 touchdowns on the pick, sacked 6 times for 6 yards, had a 70 QBR. Jaden played well overall. Only thing kept us in the game was Jaden. We didn't run the ball particularly well either. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, 17 carries, 61 yards, 3.6 yards a carry, like I thought. Jaden Daniels, 10 for 52. So almost 300 total yards for Jaden tonight. We had Chris Moore lead us in receiving tonight. Can't win ball games like that. And that's good look. Jalen Lane made a huge catch. 2 targets for Jalen Lane. A bomb to Jalen Lane. I'm glad to see him making some game plays in the passing game, not just being a returner. That is a good look. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's something I can take from the night that's positive. This team is gonna go as far as Jaden Daniels goes. This defense is not good, and I'm not saying like that. The defense isn't good. The defense is not good. They did their job tonight, man. They did their job now. Because can't fumble the ball. Like it's time to have a Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt conversation. As well as he's playing, he can't fumble the ball. He has to stop doing that. He cannot fumble the football. You can't fumble the football. No one wants Marshawn Lattimore, bro. No one wants Marshawn Lattimore, bro. Nobody. On that contract, can't trade. Can't trade. They gonna move. They gonna move Noah Ibenagami. No one can move. I'm telling you. Once Jonathan Jones heals up, I think he's able to come off of IR in a week. So once Jonathan Jones is healthy, they move him nowhere. But now they're gonna move nowhere. They're gonna move nowhere. Try to get a 6th-round pick from him or something. Yeah, the defense ain't good. I'm not trying to say the defense ain't good, bro. The defense ain't good. I'm not saying the defense is any good. It's not. But your offense is your strength, and your offense cost you this game tonight. That's kind of scary if you're a fan. I'll make this declaration on this channel right now because I want people to understand how not broken up I am, but how disappointed in this team I am. I'm not picking the Commanders to win another game until they win 2 in a row. So every game preview until they win 2 straight games, I'm picking the opponent. I'm not trying to know that. This team has officially lost my trust. I don't trust them anymore. You have to earn my trust back. You have to show me. Show me that 2024 isn't a fluke. I've seen flashes from that 2024 team. I've seen quarters. I've seen halves. I've seen a complete game. But we have not strung 2 games together that was like 2024. I'm going to say that again. We have not strung back-to-back games that looks like the 2024 Washington Commanders. So far in 2024. Until you string up 2 games in a row that looks like that team from last year, or even better, don't talk to me. I'm picking the opponent. I don't care who we get back this week. I don't care if we get Sam Cobb and Terry McLaurin back. I'm picking the Dallas Cowboys. Because you have to show me now. You have to earn me picking you to win games. I don't care that I swung rival. You think I care? No, I don't care. Show me something. Show me something. I actually probably will pick us this week. But after that, I'm not until we win 2 games in a row. You gotta show me something. You got to show me something. I'll probably pick us this week. But after that, if you don't win this week, I ain't pick you till you win 2 games in a row. So I would hate to pick Dallas. That sounds kind of disgusting. But this team is an average football team, man. I think we lost Dorance Armstrong to a hamstring injury. I don't think he's gonna play this week coming up. That freaking sucks. This team ain't never healthy. It's another thing. Like we're not healthy. We're never healthy for real. It feels like we never have our full complement of players. It's just like we're injured, inconsistent, and we just don't have a definite identity consistently week after week. We have to find our identity. We have to get healthy, and we have to get more consistent. That's just what it is. Tonight was a choke job. And that's on Jayden Daniels. Now, did I like that third one play call? No, I didn't like that third one play call. Wet night. I'm just putting my quarterback's hands. Personally. But Jayden, execute the handoff, sir. Jayden, execute the handoff, sir. I didn't like the lack of Debo involvement tonight. I didn't like that. I like the fact that we got Jalen Lane a touch in a place where he does well. I like the fact that Luke got a touchdown again. Luke's been hooping, man. I like what I see from Luke McCaffrey. To me, Luke McCaffrey is making Noah Brown more expendable week after week. I would cut Noah Brown today. At 1:11 a.m., I would cut Noah Brown right now. We lost to a ninja who hates us now. Shout out to Caleb. He's from here, man. He's from Gonzaga High School. He's Gonzaga's finest, man. I can't hate Caleb. But we lost. The Washington Commanders lost to the Washington Commanders tonight. We didn't lose to the Bears. We lost to ourselves. And that's what hurts the most. I've lost trust in this team, bro. Like I think we can beat Dallas. I think we should beat Dallas. And I pray we do. Because if we lose to the Cowboys, all hell is going to break loose. All hell is going to break loose. It's going to be bad in the nation's capital if we don't beat the Cowboys. This should not have been our first home loss. We made too many mistakes tonight, man. Like the interception with Jaden, Bill fumbling, then the handoff that was completely botched by Jaden and Bill, but more Jaden than Bill. Just bad. It's overall bad. But let's get to Bill. I want to talk about JaCorey Crosky, man, real quick. And I'm gonna say this in the most nice way I can say it because I don't want to be disrespectful. I like this kid. I think he's a really good running back. I think he's a really good football player. JaCorey. I'm gonna say this in the most kind and concise way I can say on my channel. Ball security is job security. I'm gonna say that one more time for the peanut gallery. Job security is ball security is job security as a running back in the National Football League. You cannot fumble the football. You cannot do that. That's why Antonio Gibson did not get re-signed here because he fumbled all them daggone times. I advise you to find a way to hold on to the football, bro. It's the second week you've done this. We can't afford a third. We cannot afford a third. I'm going to say it one more time. We cannot afford a third. This is probably why they have not want to give the ball to Bill that much. He's probably fumbling at practice. Have we thought about that? We kept saying, why not give Bill the ball more? Why is JaCorey not getting the ball more? We have our answer. We have our answer, ladies and gentlemen. JaCorey has a ball security issue. I'm calling him JaCorey right now. He's not getting called Bill right now. Your nickname has been stripped from you on this channel until you hold on to the football. You cannot fumble the football, JaCorey. We cannot afford that, bro. We're not good enough of a football team to overcome that. Last week versus the Chargers, that was cute. We was able to overcome it because 5 was just on another one. When 5 is on, you can afford those things. When 5 ain't 5, can't do it, bro. Can't do it, bro. Now we overcome that fumble because we was able to take the lead eventually. So we did overcome it, but we didn't win the game, so it doesn't really matter. But that cost us points, bro. We're not good enough football team to be out here coughing up the ball and doing nonsense. Jaden, you can't throw a red zone interception, Jaden. We're not good enough for that, bro. You can't do that. That is quarterbacking malpractice, sir. What the hell were you throwing the ball at, bro? Where the heck were you throwing it at, dude? Bro, he wasn't open anymore, bro. You took too long to throw it to Debo. And Jaquan Brisker said, "Oh, you want to throw me interception? Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Oh, you don't like nice things, Jaden? I will gladly oblige, sir." Outside of interception, Jaden was a bad one. I can't even blame Jaden. Jay was when he had a daggone lead in the first place. We are an average football team with a very talented running back, a very talented wide receiver one when he comes back, and an absolute dog of a quarterback and a very good offensive line. We have 3 position groups that are above average on this football team. Linebacker, interior defensive line, offensive line. The rest of the team is average. And quarterback, of course. Quarterback, linebacker, offensive line, and interior defensive line. Now, I mean specifically interior. I'm not talking about edge rushers. Dorance Armstrong's a dog. Outside of him, who's really scaring you? Is Old Man Vaughn scaring you, bro? You should respect Old Man Vaughn. Because Old Man Vaughn will put the... He can get that belt, but is he someone you fear, bro? Heck no. Fear no Von Miller, bro? Do you fear Jacob Martin? No. You can semi-respect the Jacob Martin, but you don't fear Jacob Martin. Go to secondary. Trey Amos is a dog, right? Marshall Lattimore's playing better. And I like what I see from Mikey Sanders still. But is this secondary something you fear? Do you fear Quan Martin? No. Do you fear Darnell Savage? No, bro. Do you fear Jeremy Reeves? No, we don't fear these dudes, bro. As opponents, they don't fear them. They don't put no fear in nobody, bro. The only thing that put fear in this team is Jaden Daniels, Terry McLaurin when healthy. Bill starting to get some recognition and someone to keep your eye on. Deron Payne, Javon Kinlaw, Frankie Louisville, and Bobby Wagner when they're on one, bro. And that's about freaking it. Nothing scares you in this football team, bro. I love Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz is still fearing him. But you have to respect him, though. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to give y'all a more gentle rank. I'm not trying to cuss. I love Jesus too. But you get what I'm saying, though? Like, no one, I'm not fearful of Zach Ertz. I played with. We play the Commanders. I respect him because he would definitely cook us if we ain't careful. You don't fear him. You fear 5, though. Because 5 is an absolute monster. And 5 will cook you. You ain't careful. And it's exactly what he did tonight. After he threw the pick, he threw 3 touchdowns and then make another mistake to the freaking daggone handle. Jaden was phenomenal for 48 minutes tonight. Actually, no, I'm a lot. For 53 of the 60 minutes he played tonight, he was phenomenal, bro. Just gotta finish. Pause. Super pause. I know that sounded sus, okay? So pause. Finish the job. There we go. Perfect. Finish the job. She had to finish the job. He didn't do it, unfortunately. But yeah, I just think this team, I think this roster's average. And it's not, I'm not gonna blame Adam Peters per se, because you can only pick up who you can pick up, right? I think the offensive line is phenomenal. And I think they played pretty decent tonight in pass block and pass pro. But run blocking, they weren't good tonight. This was the first game in about 3 weeks where we're not good run blocking tonight. We didn't impose our will on the opponent. That was frustrating, right? Another thing that disappointed me tonight was we didn't force any turnovers. I thought Caleb would throw us a hospital ball, and he did. He threw us a freaking hospital ball when he threw it to was that Rome on a bomb? It went play action fake, and it went like a really deep drop, and Rome was running this really deep post. He threw it to Rome, and Darnell Savage ran to the ball. Quan Martin raced to the ball, and Quan Martin dropped a freaking interception right there at the 10-yard line that would end their drive and put Dundada to the drive. I think they end with a field goal on that drive. I'm pretty sure they end with a field goal. Mikey Samerstill had an interception in his hand on that 3rd down, and then allowed him to get a field goal to go 16-10. These are plays as a defense you must make. This defense was not bad tonight, but they weren't perfect. And darn it, You have to make these plays when they're in front of you, bro. And you effed up twice. And you gave them 6 points, and we lost by 1. So not just we're turning the freaking ball over, but we're not forcing any ourselves. How the heck are you supposed to win a football game doing that? Answer me that freaking question. Oh, you can't. Because you can't win a freaking football game doing this nonsense. How in the hell are we going to beat Dallas this week? If we turn the ball over 3 times, we don't. That's how. It just don't happen. We get spanked. I need a clean game for these boys next week. Cut the miscues out, cut the nonsense, and play a clean football game. And that includes Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt with the fumbles. I love Bill. I think Bill's a phenomenal player. I think Bill's going to be a dog for years to come. That doesn't mean he's not culpable. You have to fix this problem. It's starting to become a trend now. 2 straight weeks. Third, now it's a trend. You got to make sure it doesn't turn into a trend. Hold on to the ball this week, Bill. Please. Please, Ja'Cory. Hold on to the pigskin. Jaden, no interceptions this week, bro. Cut that out. You threw 1 this week, fine. Bounce back, and I need 0 on that in that column in your stat sheet next week. We need to play a clean game versus Dallas if we want to win. Because turn the ball over against Dallas 3 times, you're asking to get whooped. Their defense ain't good either. So I expect you not to turn the ball over this week. Yeah. There it is. Yes. Yes, you are correct. Quan after back-to-back plays. You're correct. Because Caleb threw him that out route. God daggone, Quan Barr missed a freaking tackle, and he went for 55 yards on our head top for 6. Right after he dropped that goddamn interception. This is what I mean. Tips and overthrows, you gotta have those, bro. And you got a chance at a pick. You gotta have it, bro. You can't drop that pick, bro. That deletes 6 points off the board. That keeps it an 8-point lead. And we probably put them away. We probably go 90 yards and say night-night. But now we're in a dogfight with these fools because you want to miss tackles, you want to drop interceptions. God dang it, Quan. So disappointed in Quan tonight, man. As well as he played last week, he played that bad tonight. So disappointed in Quan. This was a, like I said, this was a step back game for Quan. This is a huge step back game for Quan Barton tonight. Donald Savage wasn't bad. He was okay. Jeremy Reeves was just okay. The defense was okay. Like Dorrance Armstrong getting hurt sucks. Like that. The defense started to kind of unravel after Dorrance went down. And one guy shouldn't affect your defense that much, but when Dorrance is your best pass rusher and it's not even close, it does affect things. He's the best pass rusher on this football team. And it's by a mile. A mile. You understand? A freaking mile, bro. Quan could play better. I know Quan's going to play better. But it just sucks, bro. It just sucks, man. It sucks so bad. I love this team, but I hate the way we played tonight. I really hate the way we played tonight. I'm so disappointed in this football team. I am so flabbergasted at this team. We had these fools beat. First of all, and it's another thing I want to bring up. I'll probably get out of here because that's how I'm going to be if it happens. Try to tee up for the comment. Completely agree with you, T.O. We got to stop going down 10-0. We got to stop going down 13-0. We got to stop that crap. If we go out 2 possessions and decide to play football, can we stop doing that, please? Can we play the game when it's still zip? Please. For the love of Christ. For the love of God. Please, bro. Stop going down 10-0 and then decide to play football. Like, can we stop doing that, man? Please, bro. That is so infuriating. We wait till we down 10-0. Also, football game now. What the freak, bro? You down 10 points, dummy. Wash your face and get your mind right, as Louis T would say. Well, that's what Tech would say. Wake up and smell the goddamn coffee. It's football time, bro. Get your head in the game. Can we stop going down 10-0? I mean, it's not, oh, man, it's a football game, y'all. Let's get it going, guys. What the freak, dude? What the hell is wrong with you? Golly, man. What the actual heck is wrong with you? Golly, yo. Frustrating, man. Extremely annoying and frustrating. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's extremely frustrating. When you lose a game like that and you lose to yourselves, that's extremely frustrating. But we got 6 days and we gotta play Dallas. So we can't harp on this too long. We gotta get locked in and we gotta win a Dallas game. I'll have a watch party this week. I'll have more details tomorrow for you guys. After I'll try to get comrades assembled for you guys tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'll probably do it Wednesday. But I'll have a first look for you guys for the Dallas Cowboys game on Wednesday. A game preview with J Tuck 151. Shout out to J Tuck. Will be on Friday as well at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then the watch party will be at Proper 21K, 2100 K Street Northwest on Sunday at 12:45. I'll leave from church around noon and I'll come to the watch party. You guys can meet us there. I won't be live streaming anything like that just because we won't have the internet's not that great in there. And on top of that, don't really have nowhere to set my laptop at. So won't be live streaming like I try to do, like I attempted to do for the NFC Championship game. But if I'm able to, I might scope the scene tomorrow and see if I can. If I can, I will. But as of right now, I don't think I will be able to. But well, disappointing loss. Very disappointed football team. I am very, very flabbergasted we lost this game like that tonight. I'm just pissed off, bro. This was a bad look. Shout out to the Bears though. They wanted this game more. They deserve to win. They played a pretty clean game tonight, so it's what it won. I wish the Bears great passer rest of the season. We don't play them again, so I wish them well. And we'll see if we can get a round 3 and so we can break the tie. Like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys. Peace, love, and blessings. Till next time. Peace.